a substitute for a major finalist team just goes to show that the gap between Academy and main isn't truly always that big. But, of course, here we are, folks, in the jungles of ancient. Their time will come. Maybe
their
if they
time
can
will
pick
come.
up a pistol. Maybe they pick up map 1. Right now, it's this solid A-hold. BRNs, Venom Zera, the newest Zera. Add him to the collection of Zeras coming out of Brazil. Next, wow, he falls after just that once. We get a little bit of a mid-play here from 00PROSPECTS as their A push falls short. And the question is, what can they make of a round like this as they fall back towards spawn?
That was a really kind of heavy stack. You know, 2 players on a site, you don't normally call that a stack. But when it's the A site of Ancient, I feel like it needs to be noted because we had 1 starting B. It really feels like that the young gods had a good idea about what 00PROSPECTS were going to try to do. So now that they've been countered, you know how hard it can be to get this bomb down on the A site. They're probably going to need a double entry to even plan.
There's the peek. Jimbo and Lax both able to exit, trying to double up very nicely. Venom Zera, oh, come on. 1 versus 1 for the pistol round, the very first round of the season, and we got a clutch on our hands. Lax is going for that bomb plant. Lineco gets very close, sneaks all the way up, and with that catches him by surprise for sure. There's no way. Those webcams, Lauders, we got a boot camp scenario for the young gods.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what we like to see. Be very scary for the CTs. And I really appreciate actually the lean towards the B side, just kind of saying, okay, let's reinforce. Looks like the round will end exactly where they want.
Adex walking in slowly, trying to get another player pulled off this site before the rest of the team has to go through. Flashbangs, Venom Zera takes a peek, doesn't see that contact, dies, and now next comes out from that corner with a couple of frags. Spooky will find it from that ramp, pushes pressure to BRN, and Jimbo's headshot ends that B hold. The numbers were there.
Very helpful.
Of a B play. Look at this. There's 2 players outside of there that could get pinched, but there's also this walk-up contact because of the missed smoke, or the gap smoke. We got fights on multiple fronts. Jimbo gets taken down to 16 HP. Venom Zera, cleared off of the boost. Very nice shot from Urson. Doubles down into the A site, and then that Opper runs to the front of the line. But there's no rush, because we've also got a B play. Spooky comes through with the frag to next. Leneko is able to bring it back, but deep, deep inside that A site, there is still pressure. The Opper's trying to cross over. It's just kills and fights. I feel like this round starts to go from clean Counter-Strike to something a little messy there, Lauders, but ultimately at the end of the day, it was the entries that looked smooth.
Yeah, because they were, attacking both sites at once. And Adex, what a round by Adex, and this ability is useless. And oh my god, Leneko with the push. The trades come down. And it's actually the Deagle that gets 2 back, so an instant 3v3.
Yeah, next upgrade to the AK-47 as well. Venom Zera looking to swing with his Deagle, has pressure on him. 2 players trying to squeeze him out from behind this box, and Urson on this A site yet again. Snowzen moves over, 5-7 in hand. The AK about to arrive, but there's also this nice late lurk from Lax, which may be needed. Adex decides to run, and then Lax will press up against that smoke, kills next. So they got both of the CTs to go over towards that A site. Bomb was spotted. Everything was there to stop them. But it's an ejection from Adex back towards the B site. And young Snowzen in the clutch. Deagle towards mid. Connects to the head of Lax. That is good. He's got himself first into this. The 1v1. But the bomb plant at B. And he still looks a little lost deep in CT spawn. Now he'll know it.
Wasn't sure there for a second, but now has to resign to walking. Which gives Adex the way to play it however he wants, but he doesn't know how much forward progress Snowzen had made. So in this position, if Snowzen's really thinking, maybe he tries to walk into this fight, and it looks like he is taking it very slowly. Oh my god. Okay, I thought he was going to just straight up stick it. The late peek will come through. Adex will see nothing.
Tucks back into the cover. Snowzen, returning onto the bomb, and Adex, very calm clutch. Very calm. Oh, Spooky. Yeah, gets the better of the smoke spam. Cave player down. CTs. Oh, using Snowzen as a deep ramp op. Plucks Jimbo from between those doors. He's gone. Oh, and then in mid, we see another Opper. But this time, it's the Opper, the victim.
The flash timing. Beautiful. Where is BRN playing from? Oh, he flashed over from the A side. Urson wants to get revenge.
He's been clean on these entries, Urson.
Yeah. Yeah.
But smoke comes down just as they start to walk out. They're going to boost right as it pops, and with it, the head of BRN follows suit. On the cross, Venomzera, very clean kill. Shoots a couple of shots, finds the headshot. Quick reposition as well as the T's slow down a bit, but Spooky's going to swing that AWP, pick up the response. 2 versus 2 as the bomb gets planted, and with a Molotov deep inside of the temple, there's no way for Next to get in or stop that bomb. He's got Spooky still pushed close up next to him, and as he rounds that corner, he picks up the frag, so it falls onto Lax for the clutch. Closer towards A main. He's tucking this one in, playing it silent. Incendiary falls on him, peeks out, confirms there's one inside, but it is Next with multiple kills in that retake, and it is Young Gods to rack up that 6th.
That's huge. Another close. It feels like they are always coming out ahead.
First half starting to wind down, and 8X, he hunts that revenge inside the A side. Spooky finds Lineko, so 5 versus 3 here. We'll see if Young Gods can fight back from the back foot yet again. Fire in front of them. Bomb is being called to come into this A site, and oh man, Urson, he is lucky to be alive on 3 points of health, but 8X gives great cover with that op. Zera feels like he is in a world of hurt, just running around, trying to do what he can. You can see the desperation sinking in, and now 15-year-old Snows in a 1v4 clutch with that op. A site retake, angle being held, and he doesn't give a damn. Peeks right into 8X and splatters him in the back of this site. We've got 2 more players here within it, and another supporting coming through from middle. Smoke over the top, and a missed shot will cost him. Jimbo to close the half. Next.
That's the config spawn right there.
Oh,
it works.
Urson, hands busy. He was putting out the fire.
We can hit A now off of that.
Venomzera already able to come out from main. Look at this swarm of players from Young Gods. That's pedal to the metal type CS. Boost over right into the A1S though. Mac-10 not going to be the better of the weapons. Venomzera no longer hands busy after the plant. He's got players though. 2 to his right, 1 inside of the temple. Dinks coming through on these players in the back line. And that means Lineko could just keep lining them up, keep spraying them down, keep pushing this to the clutch as he gets himself another. Then the peak is shut down.
Place to play for 8X though between this one. It appears as if the site has been evacuated, but no, he is here.
Yeah, they don't expect that. Oh, the lineup almost comes through, but Jimbo saves the day. Keeps his teammate alive and kicking. Man advantage taken back by 00PROSPECTS. Nice to see both of their B players being able to add one to the tally. Soon the smokes will fade, so Fake Plant draws out more spam. Venomzera tags, Snows in as well, but that's going to allow for them to hone in on the kills, and sure enough, the answer is right there. Lax gets flashed.
Wow.
They're not going to be able to stop this bomb plant. Dude, we've watched Man Advantage go back and forth twice in this round. Young Gods start with it. 00PROSPECTS take it back on the initial hold, but now we are even yet again, and the CT smoke comes into the front of the cave. Going to make things difficult, make things weird, a little bit awkward. Urson looking for that defuse, gets onto the bomb, spams come through from BRN. It's off of the mark. Diffuser's still on 66 HP. Now he's going to start to stick it. Urson halfway there. Push comes through. And Venomzera with the 2K shuts this one down for Young. Jimbo's giving them the space to walk outwards. But then he decides he wants to stop doing that. Tries to drop them. Not going to happen. Off shot misses from 8X. And suddenly Young Gods, they're being given a little bit of footing here. They're coming out from Donut. Good push from Jimbo. Well timed. Shaves off the front end of that play, and BRN now, 1 versus 3, doubles back around. If he can get past CT spawn, the map B site is open. First contact connects the kill. Oh! In a second, Jimbo gets his head wrecked, and there is time to run over towards this site. This is a 1 versus 3 from BRN, and he gets the plant to a T.
Not only that, but he knows exactly where 8X is coming from. He's walking back to Banana. I mean, just in case he's wrong, but he seems to have a great idea. As soon as he turned the other way, I think one of his teammates may have calmed this for him. And it's a retake as 8X picks up the AK himself. But the bomb is planted so open. I mean, you can play this from basically anywhere. And none of the utility is going to cover where BRN is playing from.
Oh, he's so nervous, too. He doubles back around. This is going to give him such little time. He needs the kill immediately, 8X. He's on top of it, sticking the defuse. No, he's going to steal it, or no, BRN comes wide, closes the clutch. Organizations that have this extra level of engagement and involvement, and it'd be really cool if Young Gods come into this season with 3 maps on record and just start taking titles away from rosters like 00PROSPECTS, the heavy favorites coming into this game. Spooky's got 1 and 2. Nice second kill as he clamps down on BRN within this site, but 2 versus 2 in the post plant. And the smoke denies Urson his vision.
Wow. This op looking mighty dangerous here from Cave on this angle. Yeah, and Snowsin, he knows exactly when to swing. Wow, that's 2 for him. Match point pumped. Taken over by the 15-year-old of Godsent, Young Gods.
In their very first map. We get a quick clash outside of the cave. Spooky's looking for something, but we do have Leneko to the left. And as he crawls back in, he's going to lose his head. Spooky, nice entry. But there's not much else there from Young Gods. And man advantage has meant nothing throughout this map.
Oh, they're totally abusing the fact that no one's donuts after they lose that kill. I think it's an emergency for them. Urson's been so good on the T side of the site holds, but he only has the MP9. It's not enough to win that.
Next MP9 right into the scope of Snowsin.
And here's that same position. Their protocols have been so good in this spot, pausing, waiting for players to come out, make a desperate move, and that's exactly what they're doing again.
Oh, Bottle lands on the feed of the CT. He has to go back through smoke, so that's going to be no attempt for 8x to even stop this. Desperation spam comes through from Spooky, not only with the kill to BRN, but also the dink onto Next. But again, we talk about protocols, we talk about comfort, and we talk about clutch. And Godsent, the Young Gods, going to go ahead and pick up their victory. Opening map of the season.